HSN, where we have such amazing relationships and we can go direct, but forever we were not bringing in, could not get the most sought after Burmese ruby, and we could not get the most sought after in the natural sapphire, and that's the Kanchanabri. And if you follow us in our gemstones, you realize that. There was a time 20 years ago, yes, we had massed abundance of the Burmese ruby and the Kanchanabri sapphire. That is just no longer the case, and especially when we're getting into carat weights and beautiful designs like we're showcasing here. This altogether in a 3 design is 1.5 carats of the most precious of all the stones. So, you know, the only thing here, again, missing the emerald. But we do have emeralds. Don't worry. We have emeralds, right, Michael, coming up.
Yes, we do.
In our next hour, and truly some of the finest quality emeralds in the world. So I can definitely put that into the same category that we're featuring here. Over $100 off our HSN price, which is just phenomenal. Okay, Michael, this,
natural.
When I said natural, thank you, because again, this could be costume at this price. This can be synthetic. You would never.
Real deal.
And the best of the
Real
best.
Deal.
Okay.
Yeah, the best of the best, yeah.
Which do we start with? You want to start with the ruby? Because I know that's going really quickly. And
the
5 through
ruby
12.
is phenomenal. Yeah, and remember, this is natural ruby from Mogok, Burma. I was there. I bought the ruby myself. And ladies and gentlemen, with HSN, you know, when we say Burmese ruby, we have to send a sample of the stones to GIA Labs. I don't know if the public realizes that. And there I am in Mogok. That is where that was mine. I was there in 2020 in January, and that is the mine of the sapphire. That's Kanchanabri. And that, oh, look at that water. That's where the sapphire comes from. That's how they know that they're going to get the blue sapphire. So the royal blue sapphire comes from that mine. We just showed you the other mine, of course, where the ruby. Now look, that woman, that outfit is the one that cut your ruby. They only use foot power. This is one of the last remaining cutting facilities in the world.
Wow.
That uses foot power to cut the stones. Now, why is that important to the customer? It's a slower process, but it's much more accurate. Now, why do I want accuracy? The better a stone is cut, the more luminosity and light return I'm going to get from it. In other words, the better it's going to look. Only in Burma are they still using that technique, which predates the Roman Empire. You're going back 2,000 years, and they use their foot pedal power, and they slowly cut the stones. And that's where we had them cut, folks. This is the finest material. And again, we had to send some of the rubies to GIA Labs in New York. They certified it, yes, Burmese material. You're getting the real deal. I bought it myself. I had it certified myself. All you have to do is pick your size, choose your color, and you're going to look like $1 million.
Oh, Michael, okay. You've been in this industry, it's like innate for you. If you saw Val or me or anyone, your wife, your wearing this ring, would you ever in a million years, this is a great example where I say, listen, you're gonna have it home in the next week or so. You can, you know, break up the payments over the next 5 months, which is fantastic. Go and have it appraised. Would you ever in $1 million think this was under a $200, under a $400 ring for that matter?
I know. And to think that it's that quality, to think that it's the color now natural. Matter of fact, there I am, sort of picture right there. I'm sorting the rubies right over there. I know the camera can't see, but there I am. Oh, I'm sorry, the tower protector. But there I am, actually. That's I'm enchanted now buying those stones. There I am. See the blue?
Yeah.
They have green and they have blue. And there I am doing it. So I picked the rough myself. Why is that important? Notice the color match. That's no accident. Look at the amount of ruby you're getting. Look at the price. Look at that mounting, the quality, the undergallery, the 18 karat gold, the luminosity of these incredible Burmese rubies, which has the highest chromium content of any ruby. You can go to GIA's website. They'll tell you that long has Burmese ruby been considered the finest ruby in the world. I'm quoting them. It is true. It really is. It is the benchmark standard for ruby on the planet.
Wow. Well, let me ask you this, Michael, just as a personal question, because I've learned so much from you. And, you know, I've been here a long, long time, as I was saying. There was a day years ago, I mean, that was our standard, right? Because we wanted to bring and provide the best in precious stones, in rubies, so it would be Burmese, and then in sapphires, and it would be that, you know, cashmere blue of the Kanchanabri. But there was a good, until you, that I can remember, at least
Right.
9 to 10 years, we were not seeing any Burmese rubies or Kanchanaburi sapphires.
That's right. And that's because in Kanchanaburi, it just went down to one mine only. A lot of it was being honestly bought by the European market. And then there was, you couldn't get stones out of Burma. It opened up, and I was there. It opened up to foreign visitors like myself for about a 2-month period. So I went there, and it was January the 18th. I landed in Mandalay. We took the car. We went this long, arduous drive through the mountains, got there in the middle of the night, bought like you wouldn't believe. We're buying directly from the miners. I mean, and we were buying the gem-bearing gravel. I mean, I've actually bought gravel, and it has the gemstones in there. I had to get it back here. We had to start separating it, and then we shipped it. We had to cut and all that. And then COVID happened, and everything shut down again. So I was at the right place at the right time, which is why you have these rubies, and you have them at prices you're thinking, that can't be. It's impossible. But it is possible, and you can have it. Sometimes you win the lottery. Somebody's got to win it. Today it was you. It's that simple.
I could not agree with you more. 1.5 carats of the most premiered, sought after of rubies in the world and sapphires in the world. And you even know the origin. I mean, if you are a July or a September baby, July for our rubies, of course, September for your sapphires. Do you know when you buy a birthstone ring or a gorgeous, you love the blues, you love the reds, the rubies, do you know exactly the origin of where that stone came from? Most likely not, right? And the other thing is they're strong stones, they're durable stones. This is your everyday, this becomes your signature ring, and you're not spending, $400, $500, if not more. I mean, that's the other thing. You have the different categories. We know that, Michael definitely does better than anyone else, bring us these rare exotic stones. These are very rare because you know the origin. You know they're the finest, most sought after ruby and origin for the sapphire, and just a gorgeous setting, so comfortable on. We still have 5 through 12, but I tell you what, we are extremely busy, and people are doing just that, Michael, thinking, you know what? Holiday gifts. I'm gonna grab this. I've always wanted and dreamed of owning a ruby ring, let alone a 1.5 carat ruby ring. I would love to just get it home and see what it feels like, and the FlexPay makes that possible, maybe for me at $32. Do it. You will not be disappointed. It's not just me, Michael. You can hear it in our voices. Right. So we know this is not the norm.
No, it's not the norm. And I want to prove something to people about the Burmese ruby. And I'm going to show you this, and I'm going to get it on my close-up shot here. I think a lot of people are under the impression that they've done something to it. It never comes out of the ground. I hear all the stories from my friends. Oh, that's not, and they change it. I was at the mine. Let me show you. Now, this is the rough right over here. Do you see the ruby color here? Now, that camera's far away. I'm going to go to the close-up here and show you, to prove to you that not only is it natural source, but this is the way it comes out of the ground. I was there. I pulled it out myself here. I'm going to show you here to make a point so everyone understands. Sorry, I had to go to the close-up shot here to say, if you're wondering what's he doing. But anyway, just to show everyone that, this is real. Do you see it there? Look, that's how it comes out of the ground. There it is cut. So if you're thinking, oh, what did they do to it? I'm here to tell you, this is real Mogok ruby. I bought this in Mogok. It's the real thing. I've got the video, I've got the rough, I got the GIE report. It's the real thing. Why is that important? Because you're looking at it saying, is it really the penthouse suite that we're buying? Yes, it is. This is the penthouse suite. I mean, you're getting everything you hope for. I know TV home shopping. You watch and you hope and you pray. You're waiting for that opportunity to be in the right place at the right time. I'm telling you, today, you tuned in at the right moment of your life. You're getting, look, emerald, diamond, ruby, sapphire, the 4 most precious, most valuable stones on the planet. You got 2 of them right over there. You've got it from the 2 best mines in the world. We sent them to GIA to prove that this is where they're from. I just showed you the rough to show you that the color's natural. The price says, you're not calling anyone else. You should call your mother, your your neighbors to get this at this price. Everybody in America should be on the phone right now to get this. It is superb.
It is. I said at the very beginning, Michael, if, you know, we're going to reveal something coming up at the end of this hour that we've never done before, knowing the origin, knowing that the most sought after and most valuable and beautiful color, that what we call candy apple red or pigeon
Yes.
blood red, right?
Yeah. Pigeon
Burma
blood red, yeah.
is known to have the finest, and that's 1.5 carats there. Beautifully, impeccably matched, brilliantly faceted, beautifully set in this wonderful setting, and so comfortable on. Going back to the same thing with the Kanchanaburi sapphire. It's that velvety cashmere blue that is so absolutely beloved. And once again, 1.5 carats of that, all set in beautiful precious metal, 1-year warranty that comes along with it. Just a really, you know, special opportunity buy here. I wish we had thousands and thousands, but you know what? You said it, Michael, you were there. Yeah. Was it January of 2020? So that was right before.
It was January 18th of 2020, landed in Mandalay Bay. It's been 5 days there. And before the pandemic, didn't even